Isn't it really frustrating when you've got somebody like the guy, John, who's American, who literally goes and stands up for Diageo? Do you think Diageo would have the same thing for John? It's Diageo that sits on this app and goes, community, community, we're a community, man. We all stick together.
Of course not, Harley.
Have you seen that community's Discord? It's disgusting.
Yeah. I'll just stay away from that, thanks.
Please don't think I'm in it. I've seen what's on it.
People keep saying the family keep saying have said not to mention it. Have they actually put a post up? Have they? Have they actually told people not to speak about it?
From my knowledge, they have, and like as I said, Nicole, who was in Zach's live, she only went in because so many obviously people don't know the facts, and she just went in to kind of clear things up. But supposedly the day that
That's why I'm asking people to share it to Zach to see if he'd come in, maybe.
yeah, like Chantal, I believe it is, who's one of his mods, big mods, she messaged on the day that Joe, unfortunately, and this, Nicole said this in Zach's live, and this is what really thingied me, and asked her to go into Diageo's live to gift money.
Yeah. But, you know, people say stop speaking about it. I think it's important to speak about it because there's other women, other men and women that do gift people on here that are getting in, you know, in debt. And they might be going through the same thing. Whether that's what she, you know, why she did it, I don't know. But, you know, I think it's important to speak about it. And we don't have to speak about her, but we can speak about people that do have a gifting addiction.
People like that.
On a serious note, we need a TA, don't know about a GA, and that's a serious note. Because it is highly addictive.
If not angry, someone else will. Yeah, it's hard not to. If yes, how? I mean, has a family come on TikTok? Have they?
I think a couple of people. Well, Nicole, as I said, has. Haven't seen anything else.
Yeah, Nicole were in Zach's this morning, wasn't she?
Yeah. The thing is, as well, like I don't know of the rules in England, but in Scotland, like the bars have the responsibility when it comes to alcohol. By law in Scotland, you're not actually allowed to be drunk in a pub. Sounds so warped because people definitely are drunk in a pub, but it's actually the responsibility of the bar as much as the person that's buying the drink.
So, 100%, yeah.
So
I agree.
TikTok should be the same. Any gambling sites should be the same.
I agree.
Yeah, but it's social media. Is social media the same as, you know, when you go to a pub? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
No, but the thing is, like, this app knows how addictive gifting can be. Do you know? Like, they know it, and they thrive on it. They love it. That's why they want you to.
I think.
How is TikTok, and I 100% agree with you, but how is TikTok going to be managed to monitor everyone on social media? We're not talking about one pub. We're not talking about a pub that's quite monitored, right, by security. We're talking about social media.
But I watched Elphabar's on FYP. She put a video out there, and it was Elphabar doing it herself, and she was outing her TikTok manager, and she was showing like the voice notes that this manager had sent Elphabar, and what she was telling Elphaba to do, basically, were like bring the money in, but in her own manipulative way.
Nice.
And it was absolutely, honest to God, you can go search it, it's out there, I've seen it. And I was like, are they for real? But then, we're not blind and we can see it, can't we? It was fake, to be saying that we're fake.
Mm.
But a lot of people say about the TikTok managers, that's why they all have their own management now, and not TikTok. Because TikTok are constantly drilling it into them.
I believe, though, Hayley, no one is responsible for what people do on TikTok.
Oh, no, but then...
In these social media platforms, you're responsible for yourself. You know,
an app, I believe there should be...
That's happened. And I'm not going to lie, listen, she's gifted Diageo and other people a lot of money. You know, I get that, but it's not their responsibility for what she's done.
But why would you bring a drama to TikTok? Why?
I'm going to stand by that. Huh?
Well, the thing is, right, if something happened to your family, right, why would you bring it to TikTok? Why would you not keep it away? I mean, if it was my family, I would not bring it on TikTok. I wouldn't do that.
No, because like if I die tomorrow, I mean, I've got a lot
Apparently it
of
wasn't
problems,
the
but
feminist
my
yet.
partner won't come on.
Apparently it was Deirdre that put it to
It
TikTok.
was Diageo, but if people are talking about a situation, I'd rather
Right.
go on there and give the truth rather than what
Yeah.
people are insinuating.
Exactly, yeah.
I just think it's an important subject because I think, you know, gifting addiction is real, you know what I mean? Like gambling.
Then Diagra's wrong.
I first joined
He's wrong.
TikTok. I got like lions and lions, and I was like, oh
I've
my
just seen in the comments as well, but I've just seen in the comments that the banks is what it's like a vicious circle. The banks are also to blame for allowing that person to get in so much debt. You know, they could stop it. If she wasn't paying the payments back, it should have been stopped. Yeah, I know she can go to another company, but isn't that the whole point of a blacklist system? You know, where does the blame stop is what
It's
I'm
down to
meaning.
TikTok, Lee, isn't it? It's down to TikTok, not the host, you know?
TikTok should have a spending cap on, boom. Whether if somebody wants to hit that limit of say 10 grand, let them hit it. People can afford to do that. A lot of people can't. But if they can go over it, they're going to go over it if they are addicted to it.
But Diageo's able to go to TikTok. He went to TikTok because Zach was talking about him, and Zach got told by his own management to not talk about it anymore. Like he said that in his live today. So why is it he's quite easy to go to TikTok about that, but he's not willing to do that for these situations? Like he could have went to
Exactly.
TikTok and said, "I've got a gifter who I think is doing very much danger to their life right now." Like
He knows a username. He knew a username. He could have done that.
He
Yeah.
likes to, Harley, he don't get paid from TikTok. It's not a job. You know what I mean? He might think it's a job, but it's not. You don't get paid where, you know, you can get sacked. You know what I mean? You know, he can do what he wants. It's down to that individual, whether they gift or not. You know, I'm not taking responsibility for any vulnerable person that gifts me. You know what I mean? I could be gifted by, you know, quite a few vulnerable people. I don't know.
But then this is the thing, but this is where it's different because you don't know, but if you knew, is the scenario going to change then? That's the thing.
You know what? I had a woman, Kaz. She was a friend of mine, and she was gifting me a lot, and I blocked her because I just thought she was developing a gifting, problem with gifting. She was gifting me big. And
You just
and I
answered your own
blocked her.
question there.
She went crazy at me. I haven't spoken. I've spoken to her since, but it hasn't been the same. You know, she said to me, "Listen, I'll get who I want to gift."
Yeah, but you've just answered your own question. You protected her.
Well, I tried to, but she had a go at me for doing that.
Yeah, but you protected yourself and protected your person.
Yeah.
It wasn't for myself. I just felt bad that she was gifting me quite big. You know what I mean?
No, you can't.
But
You
you
can't stop
protected
doing it.
her,
You
so
can't
you
stop one
basically
person. No.
shown some morals there and gone, hold on a minute, this is...
Yeah. Well,
Not
some
right.
people unfortunately don't have moles on here, do they?
Thing is,
Yeah,
people
but
are going to be
that
angry.
shows you've got a heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing is, people are going to be angry with you at the time. Like, I'm really bad for spending, so I give my husband my money now to look after, to make sure that I'm not overspending. I hated him at the time. I was like, how dare he think he can, like, but do you know what's helped me now? There's money saved, and I can now, like, spend nice money on holidays and things like that. Like, we hate the people at the time, but trust me, it's good in the end.
Well, I'm Yorkshire, so I'm a tight bitch anyway, so nobody's getting the uni off me. Here, I nearly cry when I get an handout. I don't know about what else. And I only get 20 coins out of that.
The thing is, I've gifted more than what I've received on here, and that's the truth. And people keep saying, I'm all about the money and all this shit.
Come
But
on,
I've
Angie, then.
more than
Pass
what
me
I've-
cash.
since I've been on
You've
TikTok.
just answered it. You aren't, because you saw somebody that was in trouble and you stopped them.
And you stopped it.
But what I'm saying is, what should he have done? Blocked her? Because I blocked my biggest gifter, and she had a right go at me for doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you knew you were doing the right thing.
It sounds really harsh, but I think oh, sorry.
Sorry, Harley, was she mentally unstable?
Huh?
Was your biggest gifter mentally
No, she
exactly?
wasn't. But she was
if she was-
she gifted. I don't know if anyone remembers that. It was the beginning of TikTok and Kez, and she was gifting me a lot, and I blocked her. And she had a go at me, and it caused a lot of
If she
problems.
was,
you know what
if
I
she
mean?
was mentally unstable at that time, that could have pushed
she
her
wasn't.
into,
She wasn't.
you know what I mean?
She
So
wasn't
that,
unstable, anything like that. She said, "I'll give you
no.
what I want to give." But I
No.
felt she was developing, a problem.